I don't know what your area, neighborhood looks like, but after a while, it just feels, oh, there's the guy. I can't tell if this is a real, like, beggar or if it's like a monk who just chooses to live this lifestyle begging for money. That guy right there. Like, clearly that's a very uncomfortable spot to be sitting in on the floor where there's lots of, like, rocks and stuff. Oh, well, but he can afford cigarettes. I see him smoking. Anyway, I did give a little bit of change to, well, not change, I gave him $5,000. A guy with, like, a disability. Was it 5? Yeah, I think it was 5. Anyway, it just feels, I guess in a way, probably claustrophobic. And, like, overwhelming. Also because I'm an empath. I don't know how you guys deal with the overstimulation. If you've ever lived in or visited a very populated city area. I told you guys I grew up in New York City, so I should, be used to this level of intense activity and noise, commotion. You see, there's the thing that you have to consider is the trade-offs. Because if you want clean, it's going to be expensive. If you want cheap, it's going to be dirty. Although New York City is pretty fucking expensive and it's dirty. Look, I know I sound and am repetitive when I say basically the same thing. It's not like you're gonna fucking get off the airplane and land on Mars. Plus, even if you were to go to Mars, it's just like all red dirt, I guess. I don't know. I think the problem is that when you're used to being on the go, especially coming from active duty, it's like you just get bored easily, man. And, I guess I could say that I do have a regret, which is I've been to Thailand 2 times, right? Once when I was in the Marines, and then the other time when I was studying Thai massage, going over time. I guess I shouldn't have to worry if I got motherfuckers leaving essays in my comments section in the long format video, but it was only because of the title, I believe. It's because I put atheism or atheist as the key word in my title. Like, this is, I need something that's, less stimulating than this. Just a little bit less. Hanoi was awful because you could not even, like, catch a break. You just couldn't even fit in anywhere. And I was really scared to cross the street, which was why I felt it was necessary for me to walk around with bright neon colors on. But I was going to say I regret about Thailand because, well, not just Thailand, because, I've been to other places. I told you guys all the places I've visited. And during those times, I was either working or just enjoying my life. So, it's not like I'm gonna fucking revisit those same places. Like, I told you guys, Bali is fucking disgusting. Like, it was so dirty. I could not believe it. If it wasn't for me getting hurt, getting that little boo-boo that required medical attention, which could have probably easily been fixed by a first aid kit back in a first world country, and just the sight of the bajillion flies in the doctor's office, that was just like one of the sights I will never forget. You see flies in like really poor countries on people or whatever. But in a doctor's office, I think it's completely unacceptable. I mean, to have to even go to the doctor for a minor little boo-boo, like a little tiny scrape, because the water is so dirty, you can't even fucking, like, you have to go to the doctor for something so minor? Hell no. I mean, because the water is dirty. You cannot just rinse the boo-boo under water. No. There's just shit in the water. And it's not safe to just clean it out yourself. So, alright. I gotta make sure I go the right way. Where the fuck am I? Oh, yeah, you know what I was gonna say? The places that I was frequenting to eat, they were closer back where I was at before, obviously. But now it's like, well, even if I'm making different choices, they're more expensive places that I'm going to. So, I mean, to me, it's after a while, everything is just all the same shit. It's like no matter where I go, there's no escaping the one world's government, the New World Order. How do I get away from that? I don't know. Anywhere I go, eventually it's gonna succumb to Agenda 2030, Mark of the Beast, social credit score, cryptocurrency, digital currency. I know I talk about things that make people feel uncomfortable, but I think that's probably one of the reasons why I'm having trouble manifesting, maybe, because I have blockages. How am I supposed to assume that all my dreams and wishes have been realized when I have this, negativity or negative mindset, which is obviously depopulation, Agenda 2030, just in my brain? I don't know what to do about it. Help me out here.